It's Morbin time. Average Guy reviews Morbius. So, I need to preamble this just a little bit by saying I am somebody that can enjoy a Transformers movie for what it is. I am really not an entertainment movie snob. If the movie is fun and there's cool action scenes and it's just enjoyable overall, even if some things don't make sense, I can really forgive it. I can forgive a lot when it comes to movies, especially movies like this, especially superhero movies, robots fighting, whatever. I can really forgive a lot. But bro, this Morbius shit is really pushing it. It is hard for me to find any redeeming qualities about this movie. This movie is not so bad that it's completely unwatchable, but it's so bad that you're going to immediately forget about it. Your brain is just going to wipe it off of your memory, your hard drive, completely within a few months. I guarantee it. So, number one sin this movie has is that the villain is super evil for seemingly no reason. They try to build it up. They try to make it seem like he is like somehow super wronged, but he is so evil. It's such a weak like build up. That's probably the biggest offender of the movie, is just how silly it is. The action scenes are somewhat neat. They're just... The guy starts flying. It's just so stupid. If this movie came out in the 90s, it would be like crazy cool, but this is stuff you've all seen a million times before. You've seen these effects in a CW show. The Morbius himself is incredibly overpowered in the MCU. I think they're going to probably run into some issues if they try to cross him over into other stuff. Hopefully they don't. I'm kind of hoping this movie is just a one and done, because his powers are lame, dude. I'm not really super familiar with Morbius in the comic books, but couldn't they have brought another cooler superhero to the MCU, film universe than fucking Morbius? God, it's just so lame. His powers are lame. It's awful. It looks stupid. I'm not a big fan of vampires. This is a personal bias. It looks dumb when the vampires are fighting each other. The villain is dumb. The villain is cringy. There's a romance scene that just comes out of nowhere. That is dumb. Now, usually when Marvel movies are bad, it's a lot of build up, and then you do get like one really cool part, like the very end of the movie, that third act where they do like some crazy shit, and it's like, oh wow, okay, here we go. Like, even if you didn't like that Shang-Chi movie, you gotta admit the end of that movie, like, just for the special effects and cool shit happening, was cool. This ain't it, dude. You don't even get the third act payoff. You don't even get like the big crazy superhero moment. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. There is no payoff. It's that bad. You're just gonna forget about it. Morbius, when he does his super, essentially I am Iron Man snap, where it's like his big moment. Like, there's generally one of those in every superhero movie where like they do the thing that is really cool. Well, Morbius does the thing, and it's dumb. It's so dumb. The ending is terrible. It's I sound like one of these like overly negative movie critics, but man, this is a bad movie. The most offensive thing about this movie is if they just made it a little bit worse, it would actually be more enjoyable as one of those it's so bad it's good movies. One of the bright sides is that this movie is being memed into oblivion. I mean, KFC is posting it's Morbin time memes. I mean, this is probably the worst Marvel movie ever. It's bad. Like, it's really bad. So that's Average Guy Reviews Morbius. This just ain't it, Chief.